Try that again, shall we? Alrighty, excuse the difficulties. We are not far from starting here. Welcome back. It's Thursday night. It's GT Series time. Season 32. It's Season 31 intro, but it's Season 32. I'm Jake Feemster, and currently I'm alone because Jack is missing. We got sponsors this year. I guess before everybody starts, we'll go through our sponsors and talk about that a little bit. A few teams are sponsored. Evolve Talent Agency is one of our sponsors. We got Fog Studios, Morrison Lee, and Snowden Studios. So real world sponsors this time, and we got some of the teams. I'll show you some of the cars. Let's see who we got. David Maros. He's got sponsor stuff. So they Evolve Talent Agency sponsoring Turbo Nerds, David Maros and Peter Sabo again. So keep an eye out on that team. Last season's team champions. So expect a lot from them. And then we got Hefner and Kevin Kirkbride forming a new team, Podium Hunters, sponsored by Morrison Lee, and they got a really nice custom paint job there. That one's good. So let's see who else. Chris Moses and Parsons are teammates this season, and the Fox Studios Porsche here and PMR. And then last but not least, Brad and Al representing Snowden Studios in the that's McLaren there. So very exciting to have some real world sponsor representation. Thanks to the guys who did these liveries. These custom liveries look great. So looking forward to this season for sure. And we got absolutely a full set of drivers. It really is going to be quite a busy grid every race this season. So stay tuned. It's going to be pretty spectacular. Maybe I kicked us off a little early. They're still having the drivers meeting down there. I'm not sure who's starting. I really don't know. Probably they're deciding that. Yeah, I like David's car too. We got some of the we got all Kunos cars, so there's no modded cars here. We did tweak them a little bit, of course, because the cars that weren't on GT3 tires, in particular the GT2 cars, the Porsche and the Corvette, are on GT3 tires. And we got guys talking about the closest season we've seen in a long time. Zabo going out first. So I am assuming that they're going to follow the usual procedure here where they get one timed lap. So he'll do his out lap, he'll do his one timed lap, and then he will go in. And I don't remember who was second. The Morrison Lee car. Watching go around now. Yeah, it was Peter. Fastest in practice.
Hey Jake, it's Al. I'm here.
Hey, Al. Al.
Hey, sorry, I'm not sure what happened to Jack, but hopefully he'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zabo's looking really quick here. Hey Jake, you getting my game set?
Just a little bit when you talk, but other than that, it's not a problem.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this is going to be the benchmark here. Look like a very good lap from Peter. Yeah. 58.2, that's going to be tough.
That is a quick lap. Oh! David Maros.
Did he hit the wall coming out?
Yeah, he was in the wall there.
Out. Oh yeah.
That is not good.
That's not a good way to start the lap.
No, it's not.
He's probably got the car all trimmed out. Lambo's fast as heck, as we've seen in practice, but can be a bit of a handful. aside from that bobble exiting that, going, oh, probably didn't want to carry too much curb there. Or any, rather.
He's down 3/10 in sector 1, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the broadcast app up.
I gotcha.
Oh, using all that inside curb. Cannot do that in the Lambo and the McLaren I'm driving. 59.6. That was a costly mistake. Maros probably would have had a shot at pole there.
Right. Alright, it's Kevin Kirkbride coming around.
Glickenhaus new this season.
Yep. Looks like a prototype almost from the rear.
It does. This is a blast to drive this car in testing. I really like. It's like a spaceship sitting inside the thing.
Oh, these paint jobs look great. Every time I look at it, I notice a new little detail.
Yeah, these guys did a tremendous job, Abe and Dan, on these cars. This Glick looks pretty unbelievable. That looks like a pretty strong lap so far from Kirkbride. Ooh, 59.3. Pretty stout lap.
I heard the Lambos were fast here. Oh wow, I have not seen this one yet. Is this the Purple Helmets car?
It is the Purple Helmets car, yeah.
That is spectacular. It is.
Yeah, they did a tremendous
purple.
job.
It is very purple. And I like the Italian across the hood. That's good.
Yeah.
An eggplant?
It is an eggplant. Olsen on the rear bumper. So when you plow into him, you know he's going to be submitting you for a penalty.
Yep.
Very sharp looking car. These Ferraris have been really quick around here. These guys have really gotten it figured out.
A little slow in sector 2.
Olsen and Wrecker. My teammate coming up now.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we might see Taylor have a shot at pole, but I don't think I've seen anybody dip into the 58s aside from the Lambos. Jesse. Wow. Good fool. It's a nice lap. See what my teammate can.
Snowden Studios car.
Yeah, another sharp looking.
Yeah, I like this one. I like all these, but this one's very cool. And the URL under the wings, nice feature.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, this car is such a handful to drive. I'm really having a hard time coming to grips with it. My teammate Brad here on track, he's gotten the hang. He's picked it up pretty quickly, but this mid-engine car, it's a change.
Yeah. Chris Harris drove one in the Spa race that was just about a month ago. When they interviewed him, he said it didn't like being driven like an old car. It was he said it was like an open wheel car in some senses.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. I think that's catching me out is the shifting on it. It's a little tricky to get the downshifts right, but hopefully we'll figure it out. Brad should be good for a low 59 here.
Well,
barring any mistake. Ooh, that's not gonna.
He was already at a 59.5 at the end of sector 2. We will see what happens.
Brad to the stripe. 59.7. So not a bad lap from Brad. I think he had a little more. His Cuppet's about to come up. But I'm not sure if you touched on this, Jake, but some changes this season. New tire model. Addition of traction control and ABS. And the weather effects as well. Well, these guys, air and track temperature will vary between session and the wind conditions, so the wind has actually played a role, especially in the headwinds down the straight. These guys really noticing changes in lap time during practice, that is. Cuppet looking strong in the Lambo.
Yeah, he is. First sector's down only 0.3.
Let's see.
I heard Lamborghini was going to be fast at Sebring. So that's definitely what we're seeing.
Using a lot of curb in there. Hey Brad, how'd it go up?
Not terribly good, Al, I have to say. I missed about every corner that there is available to try and take on this track, I think, but I didn't spin.
That's good.
Oh, Cuppet P2.
Yeah, so.
Ooh, nice lap from JC. How are the track conditions out?
Conditions are fine, you know, about what we had expected in practice. So, yeah, Sabo obviously looking darn good in that Hurricane. I think that's going to be a strong car this season, Al.
Yeah, the Lambo definitely going to be showing its strengths at this track for sure.
Yeah. All right. Who's up here? Richter?
Ricker.
Sean Ricker. In the purple helmet.
I like this car.
Yeah, I tell you, pretty surprised in season testing there. The strength of the Ferrari was a little bit, you know, the more I drove it, the more I kind of liked it myself. So another strong contender, I think, in the championship this season.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a bit of a slide there from Ricker, but we saw, you know, the speed of Olsen, Ricker, Jeremy Bryant's looking very quick, and the other Ferrari.
Yeah, I just saw that actually. Olsen, he was looking a little stronger than the lap that I turned. So I'm surprised that he didn't spot ahead of me there. So he must have messed his lap up a bit as well.
Ricker's made a couple of little mistakes that have cost him some time.
Yeah, Sean Richter, he's kind of a wild card. He showed some good pace in that Ford, but I don't know. It just never felt like he really had a full go at the deal. I mean, he like joined the season relatively, you know, late, did he not? Or missed first couple of races or something?
I think was last season his first complete season. Maybe he joined late in season 30.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, so he's done. Blood's up. Luden.
Luden. This should be a good lap.
Could be.
You know, his pace has been, I don't know if he's sandbagging or what, but his pace kind of seems all over the place. I've seen a few good laps from him, but I've seen a lot not good laps too.
And hopefully he's sandbagging because he's gonna want to do well here. I mean, that Audi was the first pick, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, that did not look particularly great there through 2 and 3.
No, it didn't. He would have sucked her one time, yes. Oof, whole second. Yeah. We might see some greatness out of the Audi this season, but this in particular is not it yet.
Another interesting paint job on this Audi.
Yeah.
Robert's Dog Racing. Still quite haven't figured it out.
Well, I'm not sure they didn't take one that was already there and just add some features to it.
Oh, nice.
Because that's some of those are real. I mean, all those labels are real world companies and stuff. So.
I salvaged a pretty severe slide through there. It's probably
we saw.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky. I don't think I even lost any time, shockingly.
All right, we'll see where Ludden stacks up. It's not looking good.
Yeah, going to be a disappointing lap. Definitely going to be off what he would have expected to turn in. That's for sure.
Well, that only bodes well for me. That's all I know. 201.
All right, first vet. Here we go.
Boy, Poole was looking completely off the pace, and then a couple nights ago, they found something in this vet, so they're looking strong.
Hey, I'm gonna drop down because I'm coming up.
All right.
You got it, Al. Good luck.
I'll be back.
So yeah, looked. Boy, we had that fun race, you might recall there, Jake, and these guys were looking pretty far off the pace, and then weren't looking. Oh boy, that's a little deep. A little off in the first part of the practice here before tonight, but then a couple nights ago, yeah, looking at those Poole and Werner times, they had picked it up.
Only down 1/10 in the first sector.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. I don't know if he's gonna turn in a great second sector here with that big slide at the hairpin, but hopefully he'll hold on to it.
Well, he's got a whole second behind Peter Szabo to slot into to take P2 right now. That area might get a little crowded if anybody else is feeling quick. 58, 1 minute 58 quick, that is.
Yeah.
But as you said, that's a pretty limited subset. Every bit of the curve there.
Yeah, it looked okay.
It was okay, but 1.3 now, so he has lost some time in that second sector, probably, as you said, from that little slide and the slow part there.
Now the vet should handle the last and first turn very well. This is where this car is really going to excel. A lot of front grip on those wide sweepers.
1.6. P6 for now.
Boy, pretty devastating lap on my part, so I'm glad to be holding in there, but it's not about me, it's about who's up next.
Jeremy Bryant is up next, and he is not new, right? I think he's raced in the past, but I've never seen him race. So he's the only new name.
Jeremy Bryant.
The only new name that didn't race in season 31 either Thursday or Monday. We got a lot of guys from Monday that came over and are racing this league now.
Yeah, very solid racers, Jeremy. Sorry, Jake. Yeah, was teamed up with Jeremy his first season in, actually. We took home the championship that season.
Oh, yeah.
And a very good driver. Yeah. He is not going to get cheated on his practice laps. Jeremy Bryant will hit it as hard and as long as it takes
okay,
to
that's
find
where
the pace.
Okay, yeah, he has the most practice time out of anybody by about 3 hours.
Yeah.
This one, according to Kevin Kirkbride. So, yeah, he's
Wow.
been putting in the time. And in the red Ferrari, so yeah, let's see what we can do here. He's down 0.4 in Sector 1, but again, that's from Szabo's lap time, which was just an incredibly fast lap time. 58.2.
Yeah, the Lambos are going to have quite an advantage here. I think the Lambo probably is the strongest car in the car pack. I think, you know, if they turn in some good results, they start adding some weight. We'll see how it
yeah,
kind of balances out at that point. So.
Yep.
But there are challenges with the Lambo. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Peter's great qualifying run at all. He obviously put in a tremendous lap.
It's not, I don't think it's any secret that in this league it pays to get the right car sometimes. So for this track, you are not the only one who told me the Lambo was going to be strong. So I don't think he's totally surprising anybody. But yeah, as you said, we'll see how they do. They've got, you know, if they win this race, seems likely. See how they do with 40 kilograms of ballast, which is no joke. No, wait, sorry, it's 60 for the winner in GT, isn't it?
40. 40, 30, 20.
40, 30,
First,
20.
second, and third.
Gotcha.
Boy, I thought that lap was there by Jeremy was going to be a little stronger than what.
Right, 8th place, over 2 minutes. Oops, I gotta switch here. Werner and the another vet.
Now, I saw a 59.2 out of his teammate last night, and I think it was a 59.4 for Andrew Werner, so he's the pace is there. Werner and David Poole teamed up so long now, really know each other's plays and emotions, able to feed off each other really well.
Right.
Such a tough corner coming through there. You can choose to take the curb. Some cars are going to handle them better than others. Now, if it's so tough, if you got a good lap going, this is such a nail-biting last corner coming up. Especially if you're on a good lap, you want to nail it just right. Yeah, gonna come up a little short.
Yeah. Wow. All right. It's Al's turn.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, Al.
He told us on your run that he was struggling with the car and you were picking it up, so we will see.
Yeah, he decided to basically he had gotten a little confused with the setup, had maybe made a few more adjustments and got a little lost, so he had to kind of start over again. But that, you know what, that's okay. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Al in general, and so many of these guys really, is he's a veteran's veteran. I mean, hey, the guy's the boss. He started the league, right?
Right.
Nobody's going to cheat him on experience and the able to drive his way through a race. So Al will be just fine.
Yeah.
This sector is so difficult here for the McLaren. It requires super precision. The car's not great over the curbing, so it'll really jump and kick and spit around a little bit, and I think that's what's catching Al a little bit out there.
Yeah, this is definitely a place where curbs can be the fastest way through a corner. Or seem like it, at least. So it throws you up in the air.
Yeah, I tell you something else about Al too. You know, he, frankly, in the past has not been a very good Super Pole qualifier, admittedly so, but he has really picked it up. The last 3, 4, 5 seasons is really become a much stronger part of his game in terms of the Super Pole format.
Yeah, I'm glad that we don't have to do this on Monday. Because I would not be good at it either. Chris Moses, first Porsche. So another sponsored car. This is the Fog Studios car.
Oh! Yeah, speaking of veterans, Chris Moses doesn't get much more veteran than...
Right.
Jake, looking at his times, they've been a bit over the map too, I think I have to say. He has, I think he has withheld a little bit of his pace the last couple days. So, and he certainly didn't do anything spectacular in the official practice session prior to this, so.
Right.
But it's looking a little ragged, I have to say. Not exactly what you could call super clean.
PMR in the Fog Studios 911. Pretty stout driver pair, Moses and Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that corner looked pretty good there from Chris as well. Very important corner for this track. Oh, he's gonna have to back off.
Goodness, that was a lot of curb. Oh, that was too much curb.
Disaster!
Not good. Down 2 seconds in sector 2. This is going to put Chris Moses in last.
Or behind Luden, I would say.
Yeah.
But gonna have his work cut out for him in the quality.
Whoa!
Ooh! Another big lurch.
So clearly,
I know what that feels like.
yeah, clearly set up pretty loose.
He does that, but I've never seen him bite him that hard. Except for races he just wasn't prepared for. That doesn't happen very often. All right, who's up next? That is Abe Wozniak.
The Woz. Abe Wozniak.
Yes, indeed.
Empire State Racing and the other vets. Teammate Dan Thorpe unable to attend tonight.
Well, he's looking like there's a little bit of understeer in that car here to start this lap. Ooh, takes the braking very deep into the hairpin. Oh, holds it almost.
Thought he's gonna loop it there.
Yeah. A very, very solid driver. I think he's gonna show some good pace in the Vet this season. Vet, a relatively easy car to drive to a pretty fast pace. Gonna handle pretty well over the curbing. Gonna have, again, really good through the fast sweepers. Yeah, I think this car's set up a little bit too much understeer.
Oh yeah, you can see. Fight.
Ah, such a nerve-wracking corner. Hold on to it, Abe. Ooh.
Using every bit of track there on exit. Let's see, where's he at? Ooh, beats me out.
All right.
Wow.
Ian Jellicor, who does not have much practice in the Audi.
No, he was testing in the vet.
Yeah, he was.
Supposed to be filling in for someone in the vet all week, and that driver, David Poole, was then able to make the race, so he jumped in the Audi last second.
Yep. Salem's Audi, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salem, he's dealing with hurricane in Texas. And I should say that Luden is dealing with that as well, but he's been a little bit more fortunate.
It was a rough start to the lap here by Ian, really pretty badly missing turn one. Exceptionally important corner, of course, carries so much speed through there. Keep the car rotating great, but that wasn't too bad. It's such a tough corner. These guys, you see a lot of these guys taking that wide, but that can upset the car a little bit. A little less grip there outside the track boundaries like that to set up. It could be a low 2-minute lap. Doesn't look. Oh, fighting it.
Let's see, and up. Ooh, behind. Whew.
201. Watch out, Al.
Aaron Parsons now. Starting his hot lap. Oop. A little shaky through there.
Yeah, Aaron has not had a lot of practice time himself. I think the first laps he turned were last night, actually. His yesterday morning for him, but...
The Thunder from Down Under. Racing out of Australia. I think it's like 8 or 9 in the morning over there.
Yeah, I was pretty cautious into that corner. I'd say, in general, it looks like he's playing it pretty cautious. I don't think he's pushing for a tremendous amount of speed. I think he just wants to get the car in. So he's going to play it safe, make sure he doesn't do anything disastrous. Just secure himself a good spot for the qualifying race. Also looks like he's being a little ginger too. I wonder if Moses reported back from his on-track experiences, saying because Chris Moses looked pretty loose, so Aaron might be protecting that rear.
Well, he's going to put in a decent time, nonetheless, compared to some of the last ones we've seen. He could be very much in the mix here. I spoke too soon. He's still above the 2-minute mark. But he's, see if he gets knocked out of the top
right now.
10 or not, yeah.
Pretty good lap.
Alright, here's the first BMW, so here's another new car this season. Zach Hefner warming up the tires in the pit lane in the Glicken house.
Ah, yeah.
And then he left the server. I wonder if he lost force feedback. A little slide there.
A little shallow on entry. Bang it off the rev limiter. Clean looking lap for Kobus.
Ah, okay. Had my timing and scoring screwed up. I couldn't find Kobus for a while.
Jeez, that's mean.
I wanted to. Whoa, big understeer.
Oh, easy to do.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys in your testing, but this BMW is feeling pretty good for me. I know it's pretty high up on our list, Al.
I like the car, so I was biased. I'm not a huge Z4 fan, but the wide-body Z4 I've always thought looks really spectacular.
So his Kobus stack up. 17. We missing some?
Hefner started and then went missing. Okay, it looks like Iggy's gonna start his lap on the other team's BMW there.
So yeah, I'm not sure what the order is going on here. It might be a little bit of a confusion, but he turned a solid 0-0, what, 2 or 3 last, or 0-1-3, excuse me, last night I saw. Oh, pushes wide off. Boy, it can be so tough. Super pole qualifying format. I love this format, Jake. Let me tell you something. Just the amount of nerves and adrenaline that are going on.
Yeah.
So tough to keep focus. So I don't have the live timing up. So is Iggy actually on a hot lap here? Or is this is a hot lap, right?
This is his hot lap, but he struggled a bit through Sector 1 and Sector 2. So he's probably going to be behind Cobus here.
All right, so yeah, Hefner lost force feedback, so he's going to go after Rolf at the end.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Is Rolf here? Not currently.
Yes,
He is.
he should.
Rolf is breaking my broadcast tab, so we will have to check that out.
All right.
There you go. Iggy finished his lap, and yeah, that was behind Cobus. Bjorn Heyman starting his lap in another Audi. Mate, John Ludden.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Bjorn. Doing some lawnmower. Did he touch the inside wall?
I don't know.
Oh, the car! Yeah, the car's really damaged. That's unfortunate. That's the fast way around. Is if you can get the car to rotate and cut it really close to that inside wall. But I have hit it myself.
All right, so we'll watch McIntyre's outlap here. I guess I can show our sponsor logos again. Heck yeah. It's Evolve Talent Agency, it's Fog Studios, Morrison Lee, and Snowden Studios. Thanks to those sponsors. Those guys sponsoring Turbo Nerds, PMR, Podium Hunters, and Gotta Go By in that order.
Yep, gotta go by. Yep, thanks. Thank you very much. So that's also new this season. So we'll see how that evolves throughout the season. So those companies, big names in the gaming and esports industry. So
yeah, we're fortunate to have those guys on board.
As oh, this is J-Max outlap. So.
Yeah, it was. I was getting carried away.
Yeah. So I'll get that out of the way so he doesn't do it the next time around.
Exactly.
Ooh, is he gonna make it? Oh. Looked like it was coming in really hot in that final corner.
Teamed up, of course, with J-Mac last season. What a great teammate. Maybe only second to Al, probably. But the guy shows up committed week after week, gets his laps in, and there's just some fight in John McIntyre, which some guys don't have.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw it in the broadcast.
On track. Yeah, on track, on race nights. Look, okay, he may not be the fastest lap to lap, but if he's around you, he's probably going to finish ahead of you by the end of the race.
Beyond that, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life. I met him, hung out with him when I was out in California last year. And
best.
just a tremendous guy. Him and his family, great people. Let me actually, he sat out a race so I could race in his setup at his house, which helped me, I think, end up winning the competition in that.
Oh, wow. And there is
Finished
Sam
on the lead
Rolfe.
lap. That was my goal.
Yeah, Sam Rolfe is in it.
This is a careful lap, but it's not bad. He's certainly not doing anything that's going to cost him massive chunks of time.
He's super struggling.
No,
in sector
that's-
2, but it might still get him.
I noticed that too, Brad.
I tell you,
Not taking any
compared
chance.
Yeah. Look, compared to Sabo's second sector time, everybody's going to be slow through second sector. It's just, those guys are stupidly fast in the sector 2.
17.
So Jack, yep, slots into 17. Let's see, we got a few guys left here.
Yep. Omar Gomez up next. In the Z4. He's got a different, very different color scheme than his teammate, I think, because I don't.
Yeah, Argentinian racing. Racing out of Argentina.
Okay,
Both
yeah.
Iggy and Omar.
Iggy's in a blue car, so Omar's got some yellow going on. It's going to be real easy to spot those guys. It's very cool.
Yep.
A lot of upgrades for Omar's race rig here
Oh,
recently.
yeah,
I know
that's
he
right.
has.
He's got.
he has not cheated himself in terms
he's
of
got
equipment.
some real hardware
No.
now, yeah.
He certainly does. I don't know how he was able to talk his wife into letting him buy all the stuff he did, but God. I think his wheel alone was like almost $2,500 or something.
Yeah, those direct drive assemblies are expensive.
Yeah, it's a direct drive wheel, right? He's using.
Yeah, it's just you got a wheel attached to a motor. They're a really
That's
powerful
cool.
motor, because a lot of our commercial wheels, they just use gears and they multiply the force of a weaker motor. Well, this is just a motor that's strong enough to, pull your freaking arms off. So it's really, bet it's a spectacular experience. I don't doubt it.
Boy, and speaking of nice guys, he and teammate Iggy, just exceptionally nice guys.
Oh yeah. Maybe. Not the lap you wanted. David's on Glickenhaus. David in the off season was doing some stream testing, kind of. I mean, I haven't really changed much since last season, but it was kind of helping me out, figuring out what the best things to do were going to be, because his setup's reasonably similar to mine.
Yeah, I know he's done a lot of work. And
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. He's done a lot of work on that.
There's a lot of apps.
Yeah, and this Glickenhaus, I think, is going to be a challenge for David Zahn. He is a driver who has picked up pace and is dedicated to improving, no question about, and has, actually, by leaps and bounds. This Glickenhaus, boy, it's a tough car. I think, if these Glickenhaus guys manage to nail out the things that are going to work on this car, they're in for one heck of a season. All the Glickenhaus guys, and David Zahn included.
Yeah, Zahn modified his livery as well. Went with the orange theme. Yeah, but he's got some talent with the apps and the skins and.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you give him just a little idea, he'll whip something up for you in no time.
He made an app for me in like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
From initial just question, you know, bouncing, let me bounce this off you to okay, let me look at it, and oh, okay, download this. What? Wait.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, he's mentioned, you know, he likes to keep it minimalistic, just functional. Just do everything you want it to do, and that's it. You know, display everything you need to display, and that's it. They're kind of not much flair, which I like a lot, but it's also a really good like software development methodology where you just make the simplest thing you can, and you know, send it out. Okay, 19.
So where'd he end up? 19th.
Sergio in a Porsche this season.
Yeah, frankly, Sergio looking off the pace in practice.
Oh, he stops it.
That
Just caught the end.
is the end of that lap. All right.
Well, here's the possible man of season 32 now. Got to thank Trevor again for putting together some of those amazing sponsorships. I mean, you know, from initial concept to following through on the deal, wow.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. He's really excited about it. So are we. So really hope everything works out.
Oh, yeah, well, he was plenty cautious breaking into that corner.
He was. That's a tough car to break with. I struggled with it.
It's not comfortable, put it that way. It doesn't really like to stop. It likes to go a whole bunch.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I don't know if you should consider yourself lucky or not, but, well, you know, this car is pretty high up on my list.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mentioned that to Jake earlier. Fun car to drive.
Starting his timed lap now.
Oh, that's right. That was his outlet.
Yeah. Who's next? We're not done.
Oh! Yeah, didn't get the acceleration off, but certainly had the entry just right.
Terry was supposed to go after Sergio, but he's not. This is going to be Chandler.
Yeah, sorry to hear, Terry. Terry's having some technical issues, so looks like we'll be missing him this evening. Cautious sector 1.
Alright, so, alright, good. Curtis is a win.
You know, the car does not look like it's handling too badly here. He's obviously being pretty cautious on entry. And maybe not, you know, maximizing the kind of acceleration that he could get away with, but look too bad.
point, you're going to get ahead of at least 2 people just by going around. So,
Yeah.
maybe more important.
Really cheats that inside. It's not too shabby a final corner.
No.
No, not at all. Nice exit. Sees he clip his team. He does not. 20 seconds. So Curtis. Where's he at?
Coming around, coming around.
Whoa!
Yeah, he was supposed to come out after Terry, but Terry checked out, so. Gonna be Curtis, Taylor, and then
Rolf.
Rolf. And, ooh. Half. Kurt, keep it together, bud. Yeah. Shake out the cobweb.
It does look like these, yeah. The car doesn't look like it's turning like he expects it to.
Especially with these mid-engine cars, they can be a little
Whoa!
change in temperature, a little change in that, how the front tires are working can really make a big difference.
Well, it's
That's
great
his,
to have Curtis back on Thursday nights, I tell you that right now.
That's his outlap.
Another one of the...
Oh.
Oh no, Curtis!
Gets it off the ground.
Will they give him that or no? Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I mean, in turn, he'll be able to finish his lap out.
No, I just meant, will that count for qualifying? Or does it throw out the invalid laps? Oh, lots of curb there.
So as we stand now, it's Szabo and Cuppet locking out the front row, but we've got a couple heavy hitters coming up. Taylor, who has a legitimate shot at pole, as does Hefner. And maybe even Rolf. We haven't seen much, you know, what he's been doing, but
Yeah, Matt Taylor certainly would be...
oh, Curtis.
Not good. Now he's got hot rears.
I think Taylor's going to slow it down a little bit here. Taylor's on it.
Well, it's been a long wait for Matt Taylor.
Oh, Curtis! A lot of oversteer there.
Really struggling with the car there. Oh, Matt Taylor.
Not sure what happened.
His wheel just went missing. Well, that is not good.
Oh, a little wide there into one.
Currently rendering Matt Taylor's car with no front wheels, so that's interesting.
Yeah, a lot wide. And that's a good 2, maybe even 3/10 of a second loss there in that first sector.
Yeah.
That, of course, the
ugly first
curbing
sector.
doesn't help. Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Yeah, this is
I think Matt practiced offline with the rule here. The fastest guy in qualifying can pick to go first or last in this session. He opted to go first. Matt didn't turn a lap in the practice session and had to wait till the end. So all rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, he clearly got cold and feeling the pressure a little bit too, perhaps.
It looks like this is Cuppets and Zabo going to look out the front row unless...
Well, Matt only lost 0.2 in Sector 1, and he was a whole second between Cuppet and Sabo, so don't hold your breath because that mistake was in Sector 2.
If he puts this thing on pole, I'll be stunned.
He's going to have to really fly through Sector 3 because he's 1.2 behind after Sector 2 after that mistake in the air. Twitch chat's protesting. They're saying the car doesn't drive without wheels. Al and Brad can probably vouch for the front wheels on the car. We just can't see them. Okay.
I can see him.
Good.
On my end, anyway.
Yeah, he's got front wheels. They're just invisible.
Twitch chat protesting? No way.
No big deal. Oh, actually, it's
right,
David Morrow. Okay, so yeah, P3. Wow.
Unbelievable.
And that's the best he can hope for the race, and he's got to finish the 14 lap. Anyway, all right, Sam Rolfe, BMW Z4.
Teaming up with Bjorn Heyman.
Yeah, what's the team?
I take that back. Cobus. I think it's Rhino Racing. Rhinos, Roaring Rhinos Racing, I think.
All right, cool.
Good to see Sam around on Thursdays too. He has come and gone in the past. Really like Sam Rolfe. I think that like a lot of guys, he can do with as many laps as he can get, but if he gets them in, Sam Rolfe will always fight for top tens. He is always in the mix.
Yep. Been running on Monday nights for a while, but I think his work schedule kind of prohibited him from continuing to do that, so he switched to Thursdays here on this season.
Have to apologize again there for Kyle Lamy 3 or 4 seasons back, Sam.
Yeah. Pretty decent looking lap.
It's been clean. Like a lot of guys, that rear end kicking around there on entry to the final corner.
'17th.
Nice lap.
All right, here comes Hefner.
All right, last.
Boy, this could be a real fight in this team between Kirkbride and Hefner over the whole balance of the season. These guys could be duking it out for who's top man in points by the end of the season.
Right.
But it's been a long layoff for Zach here. Force feedback issues. Man, a lot of pressure. Man, all this action, still a 30-minute qualified race to come. This is awesome.
Yeah.
See how that second sector time looks?
Sets up nice there.
Yeah. Holding 5th gear.
Behind his teammate.
And Hefner to the line.
Yep.
To 5th. Just edged out by his teammate.
Just.
That's it, folks. Zabo and Cuppet locking in for next week. Unbelievable for Cuppet. Nice job for him. All right, Jake, we're going to move down.
Right on. Right on.
We'll move on to our race. And hang in there, folks. It's going to be a doozy.
Gonna be a doozy. You're not joking. All right,
Sure
guys,
is.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank
Boss is gone, folks. It's my booth now. Just kidding. Shouldn't take long here. They're going to move it over to the race session. Be a short wait. 6 minutes. And we will be ready to go. That's not what I was supposed to do. Stand by. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No problem. That's why there's a 6-second gap. 6 minute, that is. Alright, so we'll run through the order here. Get the camera that cooperates with us. That one doesn't, but we're going to use it anyway. Peter Zabo, Hurricane, Cuppet Hurricane, Matt Taylor Hurricane. So what I was told to expect was Hurricane shutout for the front row, and Hurricane's doing really well. So the only thing we see unexpected here is that, I don't know, right, David Maros had trouble on his lap, got some damage, and so that put him behind the Glickenhaus cars of Kevin Kirkbride and Zach Hefner. So that's the Podium Hunters Racing. You see the label there, sponsored by Morrison Lee. Speaking of sponsored by, Peter Zabo, sponsored by ETA. Cuppet not in a sponsored car, neither is Taylor, but they did change their team name. I don't remember what it is, but it's different. It's not PMR 2.0. So anyway, so that's the story out front. Glickenhaus and Hurricane, David Maros with trouble. ETA Lamborghini there will look to get back up to his teammate Peter Zabo. One of the questions Kirkbride had going into the race was, are these guys going to run the soft tire? Most guys are not sure about most, but some of these guys cannot run the soft tire if the weather's too hot or if it's too many laps. Some of these guys said they were lasting about 12 laps. So currently, we're looking at Peter Zabo on mediums, Cuppet on the softs, Matt Taylor on the mediums. So, you know, difference of tire in the same team there. We'll see how this plays out. All right, anyway, David Maros starting in 6th. The McLaren 650S, Brad Mary's here in 7th place, sponsored by Snowden Studios. This car for Gotta Go By Racing. David Pole sticks it in 8th place. So there's the vet, their first vet we've seen. Here's the first Ferrari, Jesse Olsen in 9th. Jeremy Bryant's in 10th in the in another Ferrari. He had a lot of practice for this race. Sean Ricker in 11th. Parsons in 12th. Here's the first Porsche. So this is, you know, we saw the Porsches do really well last season. Andrew Werner 13th. Abe Wozniak 14th. Al Merriman starting 15th position. Ian Cholkor starting 16th. So his first go around in the Audi. John Ludden 17th. Sam Rolfe 18th. Chris Moses starting in 19th position. John McIntyre starting in 20th. Kovas in 21st, David Zahn in 22nd, Iggy Chordia In 23rd, that's Omar Gomez. 24th, Trevor Snowden. 25th, Bjorn Heyman. 26th, Sergio Calderon. 27th, Curtis Chandler's in 28th. That's it. Terry Murphy didn't make it, unfortunately. Bad news, but that's just sim racing sometimes. I'm scared, Jake. Yeah, Gup, I'm scared too. I really am. Short break. You guys can. I'll be back before the race starts. All right, folks. 1 minute to go. Yup, Douglas is scared. I'm scared. Tell you who's not scared. That's Peter Szabo and Jonathan Cuppett. So those two guys are locked in for next week. Next week's the 2-hour race here at Sebring, so the endurance race. These guys are good to go. There's a few points for the winner of this race. I think first points of the season, but it's only like 3 points. So you get 25. No, excuse me. 24, maybe it's 23 for a regular win. A couple bonus points available every race. Anyway, so, but the rest of these guys from third position on for the qualifying next race is determined by this outcome. So, lights are on. My car disappears. Click, click. Let's do it. Okay, all right. That is 4 wide, 5 wide maybe through here. This is looking scary. Oh, that's Snowden Studios car sideways there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. We've got about 10 vehicles there involved in some kind of collision, and 5 catastrophically involved. Who is that? Looks like it's Bjorn Heyman. Jonathan Cuppett. David Zahn. David Poole. And unfortunately Zach Hefner in the mix too. So quite a mess. In the back there. Up front, Szabo. Holding off Matt Taylor just. Brad has jumped up big here at the start and is up into third position ahead of David Maros and Kevin Kirkbride. Some guys defending the line through there. We're back. Battles in progress here. Ian Jolicoeur taking the outside. That's Abe Wozniak. Sam Rolfe now battling with Abe Wozniak. Wow, lots of side by side. Neither of these guys giving it up. Oh, Sam Rolfe slots in behind me, gets a faster exit. Little bump there. They keep it together. else we got going on here? My gosh. Oh my goodness, these guys are gonna wear each other out. I mean, they're holding up. They're holding up Chris Moses at this point. It's not the fastest way to go through here side by side with somebody, that's for sure. But Sam Rolfe really having trouble getting by. Is going after Jeremy Bryant. He's on the inside in that Audi. Sticks to the outside. He'll be on the inside for the next corner. He's there. He's there. He's still there. Ian swings out wide to get a great fast angle on this corner. And he's behind Jeremy Bryant. What else is going on up here? It looks like Taylor's still sticking so close to Peter Sabo. We gotta keep an eye on that. Can't miss that battle. But Peter Sabo, not a guy likely to make a mistake. Jeremy Bryant's going to stay exciting for a little bit. Button on, that's David Poole. The battle shaping up here for third place. Brad Mary's got to go by in the Snowden Studios McLaren here versus David Morrow's. In the ETA Lambo. David on the inside here. We saw Ian end up behind Jeremy with that move, but Brad is definitely looking much closer there. Oh, speaking of close, and Taylor is right on the tail of Peter Sabo. David Morris, Kevin Kirkbride. Nope, excuse me, that's Kevin and Brad. Brad might have made a mistake there. David got around him. Taylor looking good. Oh no. Brad's had further trouble. Bright, Olsen, and Ricker have all gotten past him. Not sure what that's about. Ludden takes the inside. Appears to get around Iggy here. Trying for a little while. Oh, Taylor's so close to Sabo again. I don't know if Sabo's making little mistakes or Taylor's finding an advantage. Sections of the track. Taylor sometimes getting better exits, smoother exits out of some of these corners. That's when that gap really drops. And you see this guy's still, I mean, these guys are going so fast that David Maros, after 6 laps, is 9 seconds behind. They are really pushing it and have not had to deal with each other. It's an important, distinction because David Maros has been getting by people. So Matt Taylor looking really good to, if he can keep it clean, no matter where he finishes here relative to Peter, taking that that 3rd spot in the endurance race for the start. Matt Taylor on the outside, Peter Sabo inside. Lamborghini versus Lamborghini for the lead, and Matt Taylor comes out ahead. Saw before, Peter Sabo, not much extra speed from that wide angle of the turn, but it's about all you can do when there's somebody inside of you, and so that's what we've seen all these guys try. With varying degrees of success here. Carson, Mary's, side by side in the tight sector of the track here. I guess has got him. Oh, Bryant taking the inside of Brad. You know, he handles this turn one. Same thing, swing out wide. Keep a lot of speed through the center. Only it worked for him because he started ahead. And I say worked, but here's Brad alongside again. Wow, really fantastic racing, clean racing by these guys. Really impressed so far. You know, we had that little fiasco on turn one, but for the most part, Brad makes a little mistake there. Jeremy Bryant checks up to avoid an incident, doesn't take advantage, but who's that behind Brad? Really not. It's Ian Jolagor. Oh, and Ian Jolagor gets pushed wide. Keeps it together. Now it's Andrew Werner looking to get by Chris Moses. Classic Corvette versus Porsche. Here. Now Taylor maintains his lead, but is not able to draw out a gap yet. And as we get closer to the end of this race, we're past the halfway point here, 9 out of 14 laps. I wonder if the tires will make a difference. Matt Taylor on the softs, Peter Szabo on the mediums. It wasn't the Lambo. Some of the other guys that said that softs went off after about 12 laps were driving other cars, but they are all the same tire. And we will see if this battle gets a little more interesting. If Matt Taylor has to start to conserve those tires or drive more conservatively because the tires start to work less, we'll see. But they do have quite a drop-off, I understand. Gotten by Brad. And Jeremy Bryant is nowhere to be seen, so I think Brad might have made a mistake there. What a setup about the Taylor Szabo battle heating up. Big long corner, lots of bumps. What if the tires get old? I think it matters. Szabo just turned the fastest lap of the race. Andrew Warner in the pits. That is not expected. Oh, Szabo with a mistake there. Didn't cost him much time, but that was quite a mistake. It will cost him a couple tenths. Oh, really? Not even that. Maybe a tenth at the end of the straight there. And if his tires are doing better, he will be able to claw his way back in every turn. 59.5, so yeah, I took about a tenth of a second penalty at most there in that mistake. Less than a tenth behind his fastest lap, which was the lap before that one. And Brad are still battling it out. Brad Mayer is one of the Monday night broadcasters and sponsored by Stoic Studios. And meanwhile, Ian Jolicoeur is filling in for Salem Montgomery Jr., who had the first draft pick and picked that out. Ian did not get much time in the car, but has seemed to become more comfortable with it as the race has gone on. Certainly has not been able to get a gap out ahead of Brad for a little while. Heading back up to the front. Oh, never mind. John Ludd. Side by side. Ludd staying with it. Oh. Wow, so close there, so close. Little touch. Take it easy, boys. And that is Al Merriman looking to capitalize. What do you do? Whoa! Wow, Al catches a big slide there. And his teammate Brad really close to Ian Jolicoeur at this point. And again, we have a tire difference. Are the softs starting to wear? They should be. We're on lap 13. Abe Wozniak's losing time to Chris Moses. Chris Moses is on the mediums. John McIntyre just turned his personal best. Wow. A lot of finishers this race. Oh, Chris Moses is taking the inside of Abe Wozniak. Gets it. Abe Wozniak holding on. Oh, gets a little loose there, but stays out of Chris Moses' quarter panel, and Chris Moses is able to get by on the exit there. Oh, and so that's somebody running wide. Is that Ludden? That's Ludden. What a battle for 13th here. Oh, wow. That doesn't look safe, guys. That does not look safe. Oh, that's not safe. Oh no. A little too much there from John Ludden. Oh, and Peter Sabo made a mistake. We got a few mistakes being made. What's that? It's Hefner. Real trouble. Brad takes the inside. GoPro might have made a mistake there. Brad on the outside. Wow, close, close, close. Matt Taylor's going to take first, but I'm staying here. Oh, Ian Jolicoeur with a little mistake there, giving Brad some breathing room. Matt Taylor coming around. Last corner here. And gonna to take first place. Very clean drive there by Matt. Very clean drive there. So turned the fastest lap late in the race, so those softs did not appear to have any issue. Peter Szabo finishing second. David Maros, ETA Lambo, finishing third, right behind his teammate. So good run by those guys. Kevin Kirkbride finishes fourth place. Jesse Olsen fifth. Sean Rickard sixth. Aaron Parsons seventh. Jeremy Bryant eighth. Brad Marys ninth. Hugh Joel Quarter 10th. Chris Moses 11th. Abe Wozniak just goes across the line 12th. David Poole finishing 13th. Al Merriman finishes 14th. Sam Rolfe finishing 15th. Iggy Jordia finishing 16th. John McIntyre racing for 17th position. John Ludden finishing in 18th. Mark Gomez, 19th place. Jorn Heyman is coming around the final corner. Finished 20th. Jorn Heyman, the first of the guys that were affected by that accident, I think, very early on. Jonathan Cuppett is 21st, and he's on the back straight. He's a little ways behind. Maybe these guys had an additional problem after that accident. They were in the zone. Right, so that's Cuppett finishing 21st. Trevor Snowden finishing 22nd. Cobus DVA 23rd. David Zahn 24th. Curtis Chandler finishing 25th. Sergio Calderon's going to come around and finish 26th. And Hefner is not going to finish. And neither did Warner, for that matter. So, not sure what happened there to Zach Hefner. See. I need to talk to Matt Taylor, but I don't have the power to move it. So, we won't talk to Matt right now. We'll look at his car. No, it's not there. We'll look at his teammate's car. It's not there. He drove a Lambo. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I enjoyed it. We hope that Jack will be back with us at some point, but we actually haven't heard from him. So I'm sure, or I hope that he's enjoying his summer and decides to come back and watch the race with us. I'm going to stick around for just a little bit in case I get Matt Taylor up here. We'll thank our sponsors again. We've got some sponsors this season. ETA sponsors Turbo Nerds, Peter Szabo and David Maros. Fox Studios is sponsoring PMR, Chris Moses and Aaron Parsons. Morrison Lee is sponsoring Podium Hunters. That's Matt, excuse me, not Matt. That's Kevin Kirkbride and Zach Hefner. And then Snowden Studios finally sponsoring Gotta Go By. That's Al Merriman and Brad Marys, our Monday night broadcasters. So doesn't look like we're going to get Matt Taylor. That's fine. Maybe we'll do it next week. Anyway, so that's our start for next week. The endurance race then will be Szabo, and then Jonathan Cuppett, and then Matt Taylor. So pretty good. Looking pretty good for Matt Taylor and Jonathan Cuppett so far. So and that Lamborghini, as Brad was saying, seems to be a special car, a favorite car, and we'll see what it's like when they get some success ballast on it. If they get some success ballast on it, we'll see how the race goes. So anyway, thanks for joining us again. Thanks to our sponsors. Good race, everybody. Right, peace and love, and hopefully your tempers, you just stay calm, you know. And if you got to spout off, just go do it in Discord, because that's live chat and it's trash, and don't do it in the forums. That's my recommendation to the drivers out there who are mad about the lap 1, whatever the heck that happened out there. We'll check it in the replay. Catch you guys next week. Catch Alan Brad Monday on the Open Wheel Series, and we will talk to you next time. Just waiting one more second in case Matt Taylor magically appears up here. Nope, not going to happen. All right, later. No, it's Andrew Werner. Look who get by Chris Moses. Classic.